We've all been through this. You finally got the chance to talk to your crush. You open your mouth and your mind just goes blank. You think that you just have poor social skills, but that's a lie. You have great conversations with your friends all the time. The real problem is that you are trying to impress and perform. It's the same mistake he made when I was working with an insurance company. So we had this guy, he was super busy but interested at the same time. And I managed to convince him to stay on the call, saying that it will only take a few minutes. So everything was perfect and fine until I made this mistake. Instead of going quickly to the sale and finishing the call, I started performing to sound more professional. I told him that he made the right decision and that we are one of the quickest in the whole industry. Just moments after he stopped me, he said, "Yeah, man, I understand that, thank you, but I'm super busy. I will call you another time." I never heard his voice again. And that's exactly what you do during your conversations, especially with ladies. Instead of connecting and having fun during your conversations, you are just trying to perform and impress her. And she feels that. So, here are 3 rules that I followed to never run out of things to say during my conversations. First rule, you need to come to terms with social anxiety. I know it sucks, but it's always there, especially at first. Most of your conversations will be mediocre and awkward. There is no hack. You just need to accept that and try to push through your comfort zone. Let's imagine that all that you are comfortable doing is inside this circle. And each time you push yourself just a little bit more, this circle gets bigger and bigger. So the next time when you feel awkward or anxious, instead of trying to convince your mind logically that everything is fine, no one is looking at you, and we know this never works, just consider it as a repetition, just as training for the future. So that next time when this situation happens, it will be easier on you and you will do better. And in my case, what I used to do is that each time I took an Uber, I tried to start a conversation with the driver. Usually I would say, "The weather looks nice today, huh?" And that's it. And the conversation will flow automatically. At first, it was very hard. It was very awkward and my heart will start pounding. But the more repetition I do, it got easier and easier each time. And now I can just do it flawlessly. And this brings us to our second rule. Don't use your brain whenever socializing. Think about it this way. Your mind has 2 modes, the deliberate analytical mode and the automatic social mode. And just from the names, you can detect that these 2 modes can never meet together at the same time. This includes thinking about what other people are thinking about you, but also you thinking about what you should say next during your conversation. You should just let it flow naturally. It's like breathing. It's flawless until you start thinking about it. Now you have to control everything. And I know some overthinker will say, "But if I didn't think about my next words, I will just get stuck." So that's why we have the threading method. It has only 4 easy steps. First one, you should listen to what the other person is saying. Let's say she said, "I bought a red bike." Perfect. Next, you should give comment about what she said. You can say, "That's a nice color." Just a simple thing. Third, give her a question about it. You can say, "Is red your favorite color?" And then fourth, shut up and listen. And whenever you're stuck, you can just repeat this threading method as many times as you wish. It's a game changer. And lastly, for the third and last rule, be interested in the other person. I know that this just sounds like generic advice, but most of us think that to be charismatic, you need to talk more and almost make show to the other person. But the reality is that most people, this is especially for the ladies, the more she talks about herself, the more her mind produces dopamine and oxytocin. And since you caused it, she will associate this feeling with you, which leads to her liking you more. As last advice, I know that this may be a little too much, and thinking about it all will just lead to overthinking in general. So, what you can do is to take just one thing. Let's say for this week, you want to focus on the threading method. This is all you are gonna do this week. And everything else, you should just let it natural. Don't try to fake it until this threading method becomes automatic and natural to you. Then you can move on to the next thing. And as always, stay professional.